How excited is Quan about getting a few more snaps?
Very excited. But Quan is always excited, guys. I don't know if you've been around a little bit, but the guys in the room are always trying to settle him down a little bit because he's always excited. The kid loves football. He would do it all day. But unfortunately, you have to put class and, weights, and you got other things that go along with that day. But if it was up to him, he'd do football all day. But he's a great kid. He's very excited. And I tell you, he understands football. He played quarterback, and so that does help him there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. I know he is fired up about playing.
How's your confidence level with him, not only as a receiver, but in punts?
Oh, I feel really good about him. I trust him. I trust the kid because he works hard, and you got to trust what you see in practice. I know we can't simulate it to be a game, but as close as we can, and he has done phenomenal. So we've been contemplating putting him back before two returners at the same time because we were confident that he could get it done. He's obviously done well on kickoff return, so that experience helps him a bunch.
How impressed have you been with him of how he's handled everything that's going on for him?
I tell you what, to get the hand that was dealt to that kid and for him to make straight A's at the end of that semester and is doing well right now, and then to continue to play and not redshirt, it's phenomenal. The kid has great character, but that family, they really have supported him, and then obviously the Auburn family here has been around him. So I think we talk about this kind of being his refuge for him, and he and I discussed it because we're just talking about my father passing away. I could tell him the exact time. It was 9/27, September 27 at 4:36. I was 12 on the practice field, and I told him, and he could remember the exact time when he got the phone call. And when you step between those lines, you're able to block some of those things out because everybody's equal, everything's, there's no problems, there's no concerns other than what do I do in this next play. And I think that's been his solitude for him, kind of a refuge for him.
You watch him, obviously go back and watch him last year, and then you see him this year. Where have you seen him that he maybe has changed his game this year? Anything?
Probably his vision. Probably last year more straight line, hit the hole. This time his vision has improved so much that he just sees things that you wouldn't think a back would see, how far he cuts the ball back. And a year of maturity. He's been here before, and he knows. And you see him finish his runs, and you see him, he just knows now how to change that gear and get by people. And just a year of improvement. He's played in the SEC, he knows. He understands, and you can see the improvement. He's just a guy that's going to continue to get better and better. It's going to be more of a challenge. And I don't know if you even can stop a guy like that. You just try to keep him from just taking over the game.
Just kind of talk about what you see out of South Carolina when you watch them all.
A really balanced football team with a proven quarterback, and probably a Heisman Trophy winner at the running back position. First-round draft choice at wide receiver, and an experienced line that's really physical. This is going to probably be our first real big test as far as lining up against guys that are skilled at every position and are experienced at every position.
When you face a guy like Lattimore as the safeties, you got the challenge of stepping up into the box, and then you also have the challenge of a guy throwing over the top. How tough is this game for a safety?
It is. Like I said, they're not one-dimensional. They got a quarterback that can get it out there, and they got a receiver that that's probably the best one-on-one guy out there in space. Somehow he always comes down with the ball, and then you got a big home run hitter in the tailback, and then you got a quarterback that you kind of hesitant to blitz because he has a way of getting out of traffic. So they get you in some binds, and you got to keep them all in front of you. But in the same sense, you got to be aggressive as well. Lattimore is a tremendous challenge. He's going to be predicted probably carry 30, 40 times a game. But he's that kind of guy. He's like the longer the game goes, the stronger he gets. This is truly our first test as far as seeing a guy that's of his caliber.